the first Aries new moon was all about manifestation. It's the time of manifestation. If you haven't manifested, this is your second chance. Your second chance.
If you haven't manifested, this is your second chance.
This is your second chance. Duh. So
if you haven't manifested
Aries
yet.
seasons, look, I meant what I said. Do it. Go off and do it. Get yourself your bay leaves, get your parchment paper, get yourself a pen, write it down on that pen.
Bay leaves.
The way we do, we write on a bay leaf and then I burn it. Manifest it. You have till the 5th of May, which is coming up.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. But to be honest, I'm not like really strict on the rules. Just manifest whenever you feel ready. When your heart desires, it says like, I think I'm gonna like manifest now, even if it's like December. Silent. I don't let out all that energy, darling. All the energy.
Yawn it away. Okay. Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Embodying Mystical Mac. I'm Mac. This is Adir. If you're new here, you're in for a treat. And if you're returning, you already know the treat that you're in for. So, hello.
Mac and Adir are back. I just want to make it rhyme. Yeah, because I had the time.
I appreciate that. I almost thought you didn't have it, but then you rhymed with time.
Like, I should have been a rapper in the 90s, bro.
So if you don't know, here at Embodying Mystical Mac, every month just about we have an astrology recap of the things that have been going on, and we just go through each sign, each sun sign, see what's going down. Of course, if you're more of an astrology geek, you can totally apply these to, that's the signs that are not your sun sign but that are correspondent, all in good fun here. So Adir is gonna take us through the energies of the moment. Yes, and if you're watching this past this time, there's a good chance that some of these energies and things still apply to you. They may just not be brought about by the astrological placements of everything going on. So just be mindful that all the content you consume ultimately in that moment is meant for you, because everything that's happening is what's supposed to be happening because it's happening. So let's go, Adir. What do we need to know? I'm ready.
This is our second new moon.
That's in 1 month? In one season?
For Aries season,
That's
we had
crazy.
2.
Normally we don't do that, huh?
So kind of like whenever anything, even with tarot readings, the same thing comes out, it's like kind of like I meant what I said.
Right.
Like the first Aries new moon was all about manifestation. It's the time of manifestation. If you haven't manifested, this is your second chance. Your second chance.
If you haven't manifested, this is your second chance.
This is your second chance. Duh. So
if you haven't manifested
Aries
yet.
seasons, look, I meant what I said. Do it. Go off and do it. Get yourself your bay leaves, get your parchment paper, get yourself a pen, write it down on that pen.
Bay leaves.
The way we do, we write on a bay leaf and then I burn it. Manifest it. You have till the 5th of May, which is coming up.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. But to be honest, I'm not like really strict on the rules. Just manifest whenever you feel ready. When your heart desires, it says like, I think I'm gonna like manifest now, even if it's like December.
Yeah, who cares? In my opinion, it's kind of like if waiting for a particular time is really important for the manifestation that you're doing, then totally honor that. But if you feel like you've got the energies behind you and it's time for you to act, then act.
Yeah.
Like nothing's stopping you.
It's really quick and simple. It's like, yes, we did have the eclipse that happened in Taurus. I think it was squared or
I don't know. I just know that I was down for the count for that weekend.
I should have had all my notes down with me. But yes, we do have an eclipse that happened, so the energies are quite strong right now. So it's a really good time. And, we all know what full moons mean. Full moons means it's a time to manifest. It's just traditionally said. When a new moon comes in, it's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. It's time to just really get in there and just tell the universe what you want, and then the universe will be like Zoltar when you put in the quarter. I love quarters with your fortune. No, this is not the time. Simple as that. Zoltar will come down and give you your answer, my friend. But yeah, really do it. And you gotta, here's what I'm gonna tell people. Okay, when you do your manifestations, think what you want short term. What are your goals long term? And be honest with what you want to manifest this season. This is your opportunity to do it. You have the eclipse energy going on for you. The eclipse energy is like boom, and every time there's an eclipse, energy is a lot heightened more. So you could get an 8 of Wands moment where it's just like the arrow shooting down, and it just happens right when you burn, and it appears like fucking an old cereal commercial. Remember this? It is so delicious. Wow, you're right there.
Or like you're chasing the Lucky Charms with the actual leprechaun. Like the kids are you know what I mean? Oh my god.
Make it all magically delicious. That's what I always have to tell people.
Yeah.
I've been kind of having, and let me just go through the signs. Might as well. The energies for all the signs. Now remember, this is all, it was very short and simple.
Yeah.
For the new moon thing. It's very short and simple right now.
Love
just
it. We love it when that
eclipse
happens.
Energy. However, we do have Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius.
And didn't Mercury also go in its
Mercury's
regular retrograde?
Yeah.
One of its normal retrogrades. What is it, 4 times a year? 2 times a year?
Yeah, we're already past the shadow period, and it ends in what, the 16th? 17th of May? It ends right after Mother's Day. Summer after Mother's Day.
Honestly, I'm such like a straight shooter that I feel like the only thing that really gets fucked with my Mercury retrograde is like tech shit.
Yeah,
like most of the time I'm pretty good at communicating or like keeping myself from communicating in a moment where I know it won't be like the best version of me.
Hell yeah.
That it's usually like, God damn it, this email isn't sending, or God damn it, I've had to upload this. Like, I would not be surprised if we had to re-record this episode because I feel like that's what happens.
Yes. Here's the good thing about retrogrades though. Due to modern technology, now that communication is all electronic, it really allows people to put their phones down and just be aware of what's in front of them and communicate in an organic manner rather than a digital manner. Yeah, you know what? I teach some classes at a gym, and sometimes retrograde, the speakers have gone out in the middle of my spin class. Get it, guys, come on.
And then silent.
Tap. Fuck. Follow my beat with the clap, y'all, till the speakers come back. 1, 2, 1, 2. I had to just get it and just go, but it's like, okay.
I mean, it's Mean Girls. What a bright time. It's a bright time. Miss Thornberry or Miss What's-Her-Face. Like.
But it's funny. It was just like, I totally forgot it was retrograde when it happened. I was like, what the fuck? And it's always the shadow period that's harsher than the actual retrograde. The shadow period's like, boom,
I like
it's
that.
happening.
The shadow grade. The shadow grade.
What's your grade? My grade's off-white. Oh, mine went gray, girl.
My shadow grade.
My shadow grade. Oh my god.
I love it.
Where are you going? I'm gonna go to Sephora and get the right grades. Because it does sound like a makeup thing. Ooh, what grade is your foundation?
It kind of does. Honestly, if we refer to them as a gradient, it would actually be so much better, because I feel like if we legally would do that, it would actually make makeup companies create a fucking gradient of skin tones. Like, let's think about it. I would love.
There's always something for somebody. There's a product for somebody. There's gonna be like a little genre of people who go, oh, Mercury retrograde makeup.
Real talk though.
Oh, Jupiter's in Aries, so let's get the Aries foundation.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, did you see that? Like, Pluto's in retrograde, so I have to get the Phoenix Rising shade.
Dude, someone might actually make some bank if they do
Hell yeah.
that, honestly.
Hell to the
all the
motherfucking
witchy makeup. All the witches would be down for that makeup. Are you kidding?
Well, let's speak about this retrograde. Okay, so Saturn left Aquarius and went into Pisces.
Okay, so
amazing.
Saturn got emotional, but left the air.
Left air, so
Went to water.
we're no longer in this
head.
internal heady percolation, which I always tell people, percolating is for coffee and weed.
Yeah.
Weed for you.
We remember.
Coffee for me. But now,
And
Aquarius
of course I'm talking about dandelions.
Yes. And of course, Aquarius said, okay, now that I'm gone with Saturn and being the energy of like oddities, Aquarius goes, I'm just going to go on Pluto, the planet of rebirth. And I'm going to go in and then she's going to retrograde just for fucking kicks. So, and I'm going to be stuck in there for 15 fucking years.
Oh my God, really?
15 years in Pluto.
Pluto's a slow one.
Mm-hmm. She's a slow one, 15 years.
What was the one that recently went forward? That was like a 200 and something year. Do you remember that?
Earth.
I mean, fuck. I could have sworn I heard that some planet went direct, and it was one of those that hadn't been direct for as long as most of us had been alive. And I don't remember which one it was.
The planets that were in retrograde that I remember was Jupiter, Saturn. Shit, maybe this is affecting my mental. It ain't even weed.
Anyway, we can look that up later.
We'll look it up in a bit.
That's still a long time. Fucking 15 years. Are you kidding?
Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot. And if you're an Aquarius, well, either sun, rising, or moon, depending on what you want, because you'll be looking only at the threes, the triangle, your sun, moon, and rising. Be expected to look with fucking in.
Yeah.
It's a lot of internal, like, well, Saturn was the planet of lessons. And now what? Now I'm in Pluto. What lessons do I need to learn?
Yeah.
What did I learn from these?
Yeah.
What do I like? All that stuff. So, and it applies to a lot of the signs too. Like, it's just the energy that's coming out because it's an odd and Aquarius, they're the rebel.
Yeah.
The rebel of all the signs. Like, fuck you, I'm not going to even listen to myself. Rebel, you know?
So rebel.
Yeah.
Such a rebel.
I'm such a wallflower that I won't even lean on the wall or grow.
I'll just tire myself out.
I'm going to be a seedling. And then I'll get stuck at being a seedling that I'll prove to myself that I can grow. And then once I grow, I'm going to be like, I'm so fucking overstanding, so I'm going to lean on a wall.
I love it.
So fuck you. And then guess what? I'm going to wilt and not give a fuck.
You're literally describing my attitude sometimes, but I am an Aquarius rising, so.
Those are Aquarius.
That's probably why I come off like such a, like, side note, human design, manifestor energy, right? Like closed and repelling aura. Most of the time.
I'm still trying to figure that thing out.
Oh,
the
okay.
Human design thing.
I'll teach you a little bit. The types I can explain really well, so I can help you out with that. But it's so funny because, like, I'm a manifestor, and so, like, by nature, our auras are very, they're closed and repelling. That's the what's it called? The descriptor of it.
Yeah.
And
descriptor. I gotta find mine. I think
wait,
I'm
hold
like
hold on. Fuck. What were we talking about? I lost it. What were we talking about?
My human design.
No, I know that, but wait, what are we talking about? The point of the manifestor. Oh, god damn it. I lost it.
The point of the manifestor.
No, we were talking about something else. You were talking about doing whatever, Aquarius doing whatever. I don't know. Anyway, the point.
Oh, they're the rebels. I'm gonna fuck it, and you're like, that just sounds like me.
Oh, there we go. When you're like, I'm not even gonna listen to myself, and I'm not gonna listen to anyone. Already, manifestors have what's called a closed and repelling aura. It helps us initiate. It essentially helps us like push past obstacles. And but the unfortunate thing about that is we're the one people that, like, without fail, I'm not saying this doesn't happen to other types, it totally does, but we're the one people that without fail will walk into a room and most people just will not know what to do with us. And already, like, if we have that, like, Aquarius, like, meh, it's like twice as bad. Like, I've walked into rooms and had people be like, I really thought you were a bitch. I said nothing. I looked.
Wait, you're not a bitch?
Like, right?
She was a bitch
what?
all this time.
Don't get me wrong, I can be one. Don't fucking poke a bear. However, it's just so funny because it's like, wow, I just realized, like, wow, my manifestor aura with that Aquarius, like, I'm not even gonna listen to myself. Fuck you, energy. Yeah. Probably not helping my kid.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I'm a projector.
Okay, you have a penetrating aura, and what that means is that you're really good when you get people one-on-one and you can focus on them. And you also have this kind of very, like, when you turn, like, for example, I bet you, because He's a bartender, for those of you who didn't know. I bet you that when someone is trying to get your attention at the bar, and the second you turn towards them, like, you lock it. Like, it's just like, woo. Because it's like, they're already looking towards you, and the second you look back, it's kind of like, you pull people in. Your aura pulls people in. And that's good because essentially projectors, you know, in the grand scheme or whatever, are here to help guide big energies like generators.
Yeah.
And so in order to do that, you have to be able to like zero in on a person and have them zero in on you. So that's why the strategy is to wait to be invited, because that kind of focus, like for example, if you're looking with binoculars into someone's window, that's very invasive, right?
I love doing that.
I mean, I'm sure you do. However, if someone goes, hey, look into my window with those binoculars, now it's like cool, and now it's like fun, and now you feel seen as well, right? So think of the strategy kind of like that, where like the best example for me that I like to state this for projectors is like it's like giving advice. If it goes out unsolicited, there's a really good chance that there's a 50-50 chance it's just going to land flat, and that you're going to come away a little bit bitter and feeling like you weren't really recognized and that your words of wisdom didn't have any point. If you wait for that invitation to give your advice, there's a really good chance that like 90 to 100% of the time you're going to feel like you were listened to. Even if they don't take it, you're going to feel like you were listened to, like you were recognized, and as opposed to that bitterness, you're going to feel just this kind of like, I forget what the exact emotion is, but essentially this sense of like satisfaction and recognition.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's, anyway, that was a side note. All I'm saying is that astrology can really give you clues into other aspects of yourself, like human design, and I always love it when that happens.
I'm still trying to learn this human design thing.
It's a thing.
It's weird.
We'll
I saw my chart and I said, what? What?
We'll just have to do one where I help you go through your chart with
okay.
like the little info that I know. We'll help. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
Yeah,
that sounds a lot of fun. Let's do this.
Let's get into the song.
Let's do this crap.
Yeah.
Fun crap. No, it's not really crap, but it's just like, this is all entertainment. So do not let astrology or tarot cards dictate your life. That is my disclaimer, hands down, every fucking time.
Yeah.
All right?
You still have free will.
Start with Aries. Look at that angry face. Start with Aries. Okay? During this new moon, it's time to set your goals and what you need. What do you need to feel like you? Like you. Not like, oh, I feel like a conundrum. No. What is you? Your appearance. What you value. You know? Your friends. What you want. Like, what is you? That's that quick question. What is you, Aries? You. You know? Especially because Aries, a lot of Aries is going, oh shit. You know, that's why a lot of Aries, as they get older, they just go, been there, done that, wash the t-shirt, I know how to handle this, let me help you out with this, and then talk about me. You know? So, yeah, focus on you. What you need to feel like you. If you need to go to the spa to feel like you, go to the spa. If you need to play video games to feel like you, however that is escapism, be you. You need to go to a walk, get on that dating app, Blender, Grindr, whatever the hell you do to touch somebody else. Is Blender still around?
Is that a thing? Blender?
It's like the straight version of Grindr, I think. It came out years ago.
You mean Bumble?
No.
Blender. That like sounds.
I just don't like dating.
No, that sounds like a dating app for like if you want a blended family.
I want a smoothie, and I met this guy, and he totally didn't even bring anything. He just took his clothes off. I said, "Hello, this isn't Jamba Juice where it gets all ghetto. I get my shit from Air One, where we're classy, and we wear denim aprons,
and we pay $20 for a smoothie.
Yeah, and what holds the denim is leather. Well, not real leather, but leather,
right?
Because we're like pita bread people."
Literally though.
Serious. Not Taurus. Oh, Taurus. Reevaluate what has gone wrong with your life and embrace it. This is a time to forgive yourself. You know what I mean? Learn about your icks. I hate that word icks, but it's just
it's
like
a thing.
so usable.
Okay, peeves. peeves.
Your peeves, your icks, whatever you
Sure.
want to call it. But nowadays you gotta say it because you go peeves. They go, who's that? Who's Peeve? Do we know Peeve?
Actually, in Harry Potter, like one of the most obnoxious ghosts, his name was Peeves.
There we go. Peeve.
I don't support J.K. Rowling. Protect trans kids. Okay, go on.
But yeah. Forgive what gave you your sour taste in life and go, okay. Because, a lot of Taurus, loyalty is key. And if someone was unloyal to you, just, you know now that person is an ick. Or that loyalty is something big for you. Embrace the fact that you were hurt from it.
Yeah.
And move on. Break up with it. Break up with all those things that's happened to you. Just say, you know what?
Cut the cord.
Break it up. It's time to go. It's time to go. You did your purpose. I learned from you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Forgive me, but you don't have to forget. In fact, forgetting is kind of counterproductive because then you're just going to go back into the same situation.
Yeah. I just say set healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
But that's not part of Taurus right now. But just, if anything, just set a healthy fucking boundary, because this is your life. Your soul. No one else can play you.
And your loyalty is powerful, Taurus. Like, it really is. Like, you're a ride or die. And if someone isn't willing to do that for you, or there's an impasse and it doesn't get resolved in a way that honors that loyalty, then, like, it's okay to not really be as loyal to that person anymore. Be as loyal as you can without crossing your own boundaries.
Yeah. Lesson. Oh, no, not lesson. Message.
Message.
Now let's go to Gemini. Be open to pursuing your heart's desires this season. Be open to love. You get from different perspectives of the world. Like if it's a good time right now to just hang with people or go to places that are totally opposite of what you want, just to see things from a different perspective, and get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Get comfortable with differences. Yeah. Geminis are very easy breezy. They go one way or another with that shit. But at the same time, with how they value things is totally different.
Oh, we're very rigid with how we value things.
If there's that one person, then you're like, I don't know. Get to know them.
Yeah.
You get a different opinion on things. You go, oh, they're actually pretty cool. Yeah. In some weird aspect, they're pretty fucking cool. So be open to the differences. Be open to opposites. There we go. Open to opposites.
Give people a chance, because what I've noticed where my Gemini comes in is I'll be very quick to be like, oh, that person's totally different from you. We're not going to get along. And then think about the fact that by virtue of being a Gemini, you're kind of a contradiction already. So, like, maybe there might be a contradiction in them that actually really aligns with you. And you just won't know that if you're just like, woo, made up my mind. Mm-hmm.
Very, very true. Agree wholeheartedly on that. So be open to it. I guess tap into your optimism. Be optimistic with somebody. Like, if you go, oh my god, I can't go to Little Tokyo because a lot of these otake people make me uncomfortable. Sit the fuck in the middle of that quad in Little Tokyo and watch and meet these people. And you'd be like, oh, they're kind of fun. Yeah.
Obviously, the only caveat here is if you feel unsafe, don't do things that make you feel unsafe. But if it's literally just your bias and it really doesn't come from anywhere other than this like preconception that you have, like, yeah, challenge that.
Hell yeah. Now let's move on to Cancer. Cancer has an opportunity to begin a new career this season.
Ooh.
Yet again, I think we talked about it last time with Cancer, or was it Pisces?
That's so weird. I'm part Cancer.
Yeah. Which is crazy. We talked about
that.
Just talked about it.
But no, it's
especially
crazy.
When it comes to your dream career.
I'm making music. I just started making music.
Let this energy get to where you want to be. Do you want to shine or do you want to hide? This is your time right now to think about that and take action with that. Because right now, when it comes to getting your career, though, too, you have to be realistic on this fact that where it is where it is, and where you're going is where you're going. But what's that? What I just watched Babylon, when she says something.
I haven't seen it.
The main character is like, you can't just become a star. You either are or you're not.
Sure. It's a decision.
It's a decision.
You gotta make that decision. Yeah.
You either are or you're not. Remember that. Okay? Cancer.
Okay.
All right, Cancer. Now, Leos. 3 words. Actually, 1 word I'm going to say 3 times. Journal, journal, journal.
Okay.
Journal, journal, journal. It's a new stage in your life this time. Be prepared to be the lead in the play of your new role in life. Okay, so in order to become the lead in that play of life or that new stage in your life, what do you have to do? Look within, look back on the lessons that you've encountered, and how can you not fix it, just organize it in a way where you can be the star of your show. Because Leos love being the star, okay? So the old limelight has shifted, and a new limelight is coming in. How will you be once that light hits? Who will you be once that light hits? What character will you play? You know?
Yeah.
Will you sing? Will you dance? Will you monologue? Will you fucking eat food on a mic? I don't know. It's a good time right now. And then we go to Virgo. Make peace with your stressors. Honey, Virgo has been stressed. Stress. There's a lot of stressful energy going on. I'm not saying if you're Virgo, it's like, I haven't been stressed. What the fuck are you talking about?
That is stressed energy talking, right?
But, yeah, like, it's time to, like, let go of those stressors, the headaches, the closures, the heartbreak, make peace. It's kind of similar to what Taurus is, but it's a little bit different at the same time. It's time to make peace and move forward in the new moon. Virgo energy right now, there seems to be a lot of heart pain I get chest pain when it comes to Virgo right now. So whatever's hurting here, evaluate it, make peace with it, break up with it, move forward, or else you're going to be still stuck in that. The problem with this, because Virgo might have a nice stagnant energy, they have the option. Virgo is at the door when the universe is just like, walk through or sit, and you can sit in it till the next new moon and make your decision. So it's up to you to make that decision if you don't walk through or not walk through. All right? And now Libra.
You hear them?
I just saw someone walk by.
Oh.
Anyways.
Hi, Ghost.
Whatever. Sometimes when you do all this stuff, it opens things.
Oh,
and
no,
things come
totally.
out. So,
Totally.
that was pretty cool.
We don't fear ghosts here. We don't fear spirits here.
I don't know if ghosts exist. I just think it's something else.
I mean, I just don't like the word ghost because it just had, some people think of something so specific, whereas to me, it's energy, right?
Yeah, it's just
energy.
It's just it.
I get that, a ghost is probably, a particular kind of energy, I don't know. There was a word that I heard used a long time ago. I think some spiritual teacher used it, but there's, a word for when there's an energy that's looped somewhere. So say, someone passed away there and their spirit's long gone, but that bit of them is just looping over, and that's kind of what gets considered a ghost.
Residue.
Yeah, I totally forget what it is, but I don't know. I felt and seen a lot of things.
It's called the loop with the 1 on it. It's a loop 1. A loop 1. The song's on repeat, yo. Loop 1.
Love it.
We gotta keep digital on it. Oh, this one's a loop 1. It's gonna do the same thing tomorrow. I am sensing.
I feel like we need a Mac and a Deer glossary.
I know.
There's the loop 1.
It's the loop 1. The icon at the Spotify.
There's the percolating.
The percolate. Let's loop 1 percolation. Here we go. Loop 1. Repeat on that huff and puff. Where were we? We were in
Libra.
Libra, yes, and then I saw the loop 1. Mm-hmm. Okay, Libra, good opportunity for new love interest. Okay, get this, Libra. Libra is very wishy-washy with their energy because they either want to make peace or they're always stuck in a decision. They can't make the right decision, apparently. Apparently. Okay, I have a different opinion on Libra. But Apparently they're like, I don't know, you pick. I don't know, you pick. I'm really easy, you pick.
Got it.
That's fine. Do I like them or do I not like them? I don't know if they don't. What if they don't like me? Well, here's your opportunity to make the first step. Because right now, again, like the new moon last time, this is the second new moon in Aries season. I meant what I said. Take initiative, make the first move. And if it doesn't work out, hey, you know what? Boom. You already know your answer. However, when you do take the first move, it's time for Libra to, instead of being wishy-washy, be clear. Be clear and go, hey, what's up? You want to go out to dinner? I kind of like you.
No.
I want to get to know you. And remove your high expectations.
I mean, that's just like a golden rule in life, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, apparently, but I think because like Libras are very heady and very heady at peacemaking, so they have this idea of like it's gonna be magical.
oh,
So remove the magical part and just
Yeah.
be realistic for a minute and say, okay, I'm just gonna try it out and see what happens.
yeah. And it can be magical in a way that's not in, like, I think there's magic in conflict. I think there's magic in things not working out.
I think that
you
just being
know?
Latino, like we love the
Maybe.
makeup sex.
Maybe.
We cause the fight and then after we have the sex. And the sex is like, you know when the dog gets the belly scratched with the leg? It's like the leg. I love how my Latino sounds like Italian.
It's so drawn out. But no, like, straight up, I'm kind of thinking of, like, what was that energy? I don't know. One of these just reminded me of it, just like, oh yeah, it was the Virgo being like, make peace with your stressors. It's like,
Yes.
if you look at science, and if you don't believe in science, if that, like, that's not part of your belief structure, if you, regardless, whether you're looking at science or you're looking at like experiential life, most people have an experience where something that they thought was horrifically stressful and horrible led to something that was beautiful and magical, right?
Yeah.
So your stressors are just stressors, whether they become toxic stress. This is why I'm bringing the science. Whether they become toxic stress, meaning they're going to corrode at your mental health, whatever, over time, versus these are just stressors that you have to go through to like learn and get to the next step.
Yeah.
You decide that. And if something is like, there are things that are indefinitely toxic stressors, abuse of any kind, right? Like lacking in security. Like, yeah, that stuff is gonna like lead you to corrode stuff that really matters over time. But for the most part, if you're looking at something like, oh my God, it's so hard to schedule my workout, bitch, that is a stressor. You can choose to make a stressor toxic, or you can just be like, okay, I gotta be more mindful. Maybe I just gotta create this workout time at the same time, whatever. All I'm saying is that like things can be magical, but take away that like it's not fairy tale magic. It's
blame these cartoons for that shit.
I mean, like, straight up, it's not fairy tale magic. It's like, it's life magic, meaning, are you gonna take the leap? Are you gonna take the moment? And if it doesn't work out, are you gonna go, okay, well, where did I learn? Well, how can I learn? Or are you gonna be silly goose?
Yeah.
You pick.
Yeah. Now let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio's short and sweet. What you want to manifest, be very realistic about how you can achieve your dreams. So like if you have this grandeur idea, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna be walking down the street and ordering my latte at Starbucks and memorizing my lines of Shakespeare, and then someone's gonna look at me and say, you are the next Josephine Baker. If you know who she is, I do. That tells you the age gap. Well, let's just say you're the next Nicole Kidman doing the AMC commercial.
Oh my God.
You know, so heartbreak feels good in a room like this. Whatever she says.
Dude, they're so funky.
And then my Oscar will come within 3 hours. No, bitch.
No, bitch.
How am I going to achieve that Oscar? Okay, well, first off, I got to put myself out there.
Right.
Make some content.
Yeah.
Do my auditions.
You gotta decide what type you are. All kinds
How
of
you gonna
things.
do this shit?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the midst of also your manifestation, you might realize it's time to change your living situation. There's a lot of change in Scorpio right now when it comes to living situations. You might just rearrange your house to make it change. Remove a roommate. You might just like, I don't know, find a new place. Something.
Yeah.
Something. It's gonna happen. All right. And then we move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, take care of yourself. It's time to have fun and be adventurous. This is a good fun energy for Sagittarius right now. I think I said it last time too. It was fun energy. However, if you get into trouble, what did you learn? What did you learn from that trouble? Don't wallow in it. Also, Sagittarians have breakup energy right now.
Okay.
Also, maybe that's why they're going out, to be like, loss energy for some reason. Let's just say loss energy. Do have it. Have fun. Have your little distractions. If you get in trouble, learn from it. But also, it's and have compassion with yourself in that situation. So if you didn't go out on an adventure and you're just swallowing in this loss, have compassion with yourself. Nice like little self-care. Be kinder to yourself right now, because I know if times are rough, a lot of us tend to do a lot of crazy things sometimes. Sagittarius have that playful energy, so they will go off and do their crazy shit right now.
Yeah.
And if mistakes happens. Be kind to yourself. And when you show self-compassion and empathy to yourself, it shows to the world. And the world will be like, you're fucking okay. Yeah. All right? Capricorn, it's time to change your way of living. Focus on how you want to be, how you want to live, with all the senses. What does it taste like? What does it feel like? What does it look like? What does it smell like? Use those senses. Just, put all those in there, and then, like, that's the way I would say, like, look, how do you want your church to look? Your church is your soul. Your body is the temple. How them Christians say, their body is the temple.
I feel like they stole that from monks.
They
stole everything. I'm sorry. I didn't even go on.
They probably said it somewhere before monks. Your body is the rock. Your body is the air. Your body is a gem. Whatever it wants to be,
Right.
Just polish it, clean it, arrange it the way you want to arrange it right now, Capricorn. It's a good time for that right now. It's a good time when you're manifesting what you want. Use all your senses, okay? Including the sixth, because the sixth sense is the manifestation.
Right.
All right. Now we go to Aquarius. Aquarius, your quote for this new moon continuum should be, unless you walk a mile in my shoes. People will be looking at you going, why are you being vulnerable to situations like this? What is going on? You deserve better. You shouldn't be doing this. Unless you walk a mile in my shoes, honey, you will not understand. And make people understand why you've made the decision. Only the people close to you, not to strangers. Fuck the strangers. They ain't paying you.
They don't matter. It's not like that.
Matter. Like your mom, your dad, your family, your best friends.
Right.
Like, have them give a clear understanding of why you were willing to be vulnerable. Because Aquarians, it's hard for Aquarians to be vulnerable to people. And once they do get vulnerable with someone, it's like they're in.
Yeah.
You're in my group. I will always be pouring water in your cup, like the water bearer says.
Right.
We're odd, but we're the best givers. But that can go many ways. Many ways. And now to pisses. Oh, pisses is always going to be pisses.
It's always going to be pisses.
Yeah.
Even when you write it right.
Hell yeah. I meant what I said. Yet again, work on your self-esteem. Self-esteem right now. It seems that the energies has been a little bit rough for pisses, especially now that Saturn is in pisses. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Right now, is the time to reassure yourself that things will work out even in the darkest of times. Think about what you want to focus on to get you out of these darkest of times. Fucking pisses, yo. It's going to be rough for a minute. It's going to be rougher than pisses.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's time to work on your self-esteem. Because I know when things go down for pisses tends to just like hide.
Let it
isolate, hide. Just focus on, or detach, or distract. Mm-hmm. Now's not the time to do it. Stand up tall and say, fuck that shit. God, here's a quote for a pisses right now. God does not grant me anything I cannot handle.
That's a good one.
God does not grant me anything I cannot handle. I have to pull a card for pisses for some reason.
Okay.
Ooh.
What is that?
Ooh. You got the Ace of Pentacles.
Ooh, that's a great new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lovely
change of home, change of life.
Yeah, that's like a great new beginning on a physical level.
Yeah, on a physical level. So yeah, self-esteem, physical level. I think I'm gonna pull a card out for every astrological sign next time.
Oh, that'd be fun. Instead of doing like a general reading, we'll just pull out a card for each. And then maybe if we need a general at the end, we can do that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Do that.
My thing that I have to say to Pisces is it doesn't feel like a positive focus thing. This isn't a positive focus thing. And when I say that, I mean like...
No toxic positivity.
Right. Positive focus has a place. And that place is when you've explored the negative that you need to explore, not wallow in it, not make it last longer than it need to, but you've actually gone in there. It's like, think of the negative shit happening to you as your dirty gym bag that you absolutely need for tomorrow's class. You can't just take the same bag over and over and expect that you're gonna have a clean workout or whatever, right? That'd be like the toxic positivity. That'd be like being like, I can positively think this bag into being clean and everything in it. No. You have to go into the bag and you have to look at it and you have to pull out the dirty clothes and you have to wash them and you have to put in the new clothes and you have to do that. And then your positive focus comes into play because now there's no resistance fucking up your channel, right? That sixth sense, that sixth manifestation sense, it's like an antenna. And the thing about positive focus that it only works so much is because most of the time when people come to positive focus, they're like new to the law of attraction. They don't fully understand manifesting in its depths. And they think, I've got all this trauma, but I can just think positive thoughts through it. No, that doesn't work. So what I'm getting for Pisces here is quite literally like, look through your dirty gym bag and then start to think about the new clothes you're going to put in it and the new strap you're going to put into your yoga class and the fresh clean blocks you're going to add to your... I'm a yogi, can you tell? So yeah, it's not about just like... Just be better at self-esteem. No, why do you have bad self-esteem? I will bet you there's a lot of internal beliefs in there that were given to you by people that you grew up with that you don't even have to carry those things anymore. And that's probably a really big reason why you still feel the way you do by yourself. So like, go through the dirty gym bag. There you go.
Hell yeah. Organize your baggage.
Yeah. Get your baggage in check.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So let's pull these energies. I
Let's
feel
do
like I
it.
had to start here.
The devil.
I love the devil
I
card.
do too. It's a good
Oh,
card.
look at that.
The Empress.
Oh my god.
Make love, not war. Love that. The Two of Cups.
Wow.
So cute. I love this one. Six of Wands. Do we want to keep the reverses?
Yes.
Okay, that's how I feel too. Okay. Tell us, dear. I used to do that when I was a kid all the time. Yep, that too. I don't know why either. I used to do it.
I love that fucking sound.
I loved the feeling in my cheek.
Or this. And my mind's like, stop! Stop that!
And I'm like, that's so fun.
And then they're gonna go. And she's like, stop it! And then she'd bring out the fucking zapato or the chancla.
The chancla?
Shoe. Oh, I'm calling the police.
We laugh, but like, please don't abuse your children.
Yeah, don't.
Please don't throw things at them unless you want them throwing things at you.
So, fear. Fear. What if? What's going on? There's a lot of that going on right now. Fear.
Yeah.
And not like, oh my god, I just can't leave my house. Oh, there's somebody following me. No, more like self-internal fear. It's kind of like, okay, the energies are there's a lot of the fear of stepping into the pool.
Yeah.
Getting in there and then slowly dipping yourself in. Mm-hmm. And when you realize once you dip yourself into it, oh my god.
It feels great.
It feels fucking great. The devil's upside down, which is not a bad thing. It's kind of like you
freed yourself.
Yeah, you freed yourself from these like vices or issues or a person. You know, when you start embracing the new, take caring of the new, watching yourself, looking at things, writing something new. Once you make that step and then you start jumping in and going, oh, it's actually not that bad. What the fuck was I thinking about?
Yeah.
What the fuck was I thinking about?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's the overall universe have to say? Yeah. Check your stock, man.
Yeah. There you go. I love that he's got glasses.
I know, he's got glasses.
The hippie glasses.
And the plants are marijuana.
Oh, are they? Oh, so cute.
They're CBD.
Right.
CBD plants.
Hemp only.
Yes. CBD stands for can't buy dick.
We gotta make it appropriate if you guys inappropriate anyway.
Can't buy donuts.
There you go.
Can't buy donuts.
Can't buy donuts.
Can't buy donuts. Check your stock. Why can't you buy donuts? Let's figure out why you can't buy donuts.
Oh, man.
You know? That's freaking amazing.
I'm so excited for when I have like a Patreon and I don't have to go around YouTube censorship. Oh my god.
Just don't turn into, hi kids. I want to speak only to the kids.
No, I always click that mine aren't for kids. You have to, because otherwise they get mad because they'll advertise it towards them. And then you can't do ads either if it's for kids. I'm pretty sure.
You're like, oh, boys and girls. But
So
today
weird.
we're going to be talking about life. Now, if you're 5 years old, just remember you will amount to nothing. You can always pretend.
Oh my
What do I always say?
God.
Fake it till you make it. You can't add 2 plus 2. That's okay. Make them believe it's 6.
Oh my god. Horrible advice. All right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We got little bay leaves. Are we going to do anything with them or are we going to do this off camera?
We can do this off or on. You go. We'll give you an example. See, I use bay leaves.
We'll each do one.
Yes.
So we're writing something we want to manifest.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you go like this. You can't let anyone see it. I love that sound.
I love that sound.
You throw it in there. There we go. You use that candle to burn.
Oh,
We should put some like creepy music. Oh, Oh, did you read the story about
I heard
that?
it was so sad. Poor guy.
I know. That
Okay,
was
hold
the
on a
saddest
minute.
thing.
I'm gonna do the. God, it smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
I just burn it, right? And then
Yep.
throw it in. Okay. Crackle. Crackle, my pretty. Yes. I'm like the crazy bitch who wants to hold on to it until it's basically all burnt. Hold on.
All right, that's
I know.
yours. You touch it.
I will.
I can't touch her manifestation because then I steal it.
Ah! There it is. I got yours too, I think. Yeah, I think I got yours too.
Yay! We got it.
Bitch.
We made our manifestations. We made everything work.
Lovely.
I made mine short and simple. Make it however you want.
I made mine very specific. So, woohoo! And by the way, I just like sometimes too, if you want to like add a little extra fun time to your manifestation and you have a garden, I like to put the ashes, like sprinkle them in like fertile ground as well. That's like a fun thing you can do. I don't have a garden. I have a balcony, but yeah, that way you can like also use the ashes, or you know, you can go outside and like blow them in the wind, make a wish, whatever.
I have a garden.
There you go. Attract some fairies. I don't know.
There's no plants in it yet, though.
Adyrius like, I've got a patch of dirt.
But we had chilies growing for a minute, and we got rid of them. Well, the roommate got rid of them because his ex made those, and he's like, I don't want
I don't want to
any reminders.
Yeah,
of them.
I
I'm like, but that's not their fault.
don't throw the baby out the bathwater.
Then I realized, well, it's good for healing. So
Yeah.
I had to
get
apologize.
that.
I'm so sorry, plants.
I'm so sorry, but you're gonna have to die.
It's for the best.
The plants are like, it's okay. It's a circle of
We got
life.
it. We got it.
We get it. Thank you, Adir.
Thank you.
That was lovely. For those of you who have been here for a while, this has been like what is it, like 2 years of
Has it
doing
been 2
this
years
now?
of doing
I
it?
feel like we've
I
been
think
doing
it's
it
been
since
like
the
2 years.
pandemic.
Yeah, since pandemic.
Yeah, so it's definitely at least been 2 years. So
That's looking awesome.
so exciting. And next time we're gonna pull a card each, so that'll be really fun. If you want to go ahead and reach out to Adir about his awesome card reading skills and invite him to give you an awesome reading, you can go ahead and check out the description below. There's gonna be
send
some
me a
info.
Message.
Send him a message. You can also
give you a
email
reading.
me, embodyingmysticalmac@gmail.com, if you want to book a reading with me. Or if you if you just have some questions, feel free to comment down below. If you are listening on the podcast, feel free to give us a little review on the podcast. Let us know how these episodes have affected you since we've been doing them for so long.
Yeah.
Thank you. This will be it. I really appreciate you being here. If you'd like to financially support the channel, aside from liking, subscribing, and sharing this video, you can also check out the affiliates that I have below. You can also book a tarot reading, or you can also just shoot me a Venmo. I am accepting those things, and I'm gonna start asking for those because my YouTube channel is not my full-time job just yet, and any Venmos are gonna help me. Will be soon. Any Venmos are gonna help me make that happen. So thank you so much. Once I have a Patreon, I can actually, do the tiers and let you know what you get and all that good stuff. But until then, shoot me a Venmo. I'd really appreciate it. And check out Adir stuff because he's really funny, by the way, on Instagram. And he's really awesome when it comes to all of this insightful stuff, if you couldn't already tell. Yeah, thank you, Adir. We'll chat soon.
Yeah, thank you. Of course.
We'll have to do that human design reading pretty
You need
soon.
to give me a reading.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. He's putting me on the spot.
Oh, I'm putting you on camera?
Oh, just kidding. That's probably better, actually, because otherwise this would be way too long, and I think my phone's going to die. But next time, we're going to book a little thing where I'm going to help him go through his human design chart.
That would be a lot of fun.
So that'll be fun. Stay tuned
I have
for
it,
that.
and it's always just like, you don't want to talk about a lot of things that are on there. And I just go, okay.
Human design is definitely an interesting beast. So if you know anything about that, feel free to comment below. If you don't, you're interested.
Universe for me.
Yeah, let me know. But thank you so much. Adir, give them something funny before we close out.
I was born when my mother was conceived. Therefore, I know things that she doesn't know.
Give us a button.
Ring, Click, and Design by The Human Design.